So yeah, I wanted to get, yeah, so when I got home, like I finished closing, all I could think about, like, damn, what, like, how did it get this bad? That's why I said it was always there. They were just waiting for an opportunity to throw us under the bus with our best friend, because they knew how close our bond was, because they didn't really know a lot of stuff that was going on with her. They felt like it was us. So that's why I still, like, okay, before I go there, let me finish the story about that section. So she moves out. My sister explains to me what happened, and honestly, I don't remember verbatim what happened, because like, thinking about it, I can understand, because we were kids back then. We didn't know no different. We were very immature. You know, I was immature all the way until like I said, like, what, 5-6 years ago. So I was still stuck at that mental stage of being 16, that damaged 16-year-old, that damaged 5, 6, 7-year-old. So I just went with the flow, but mentally I was still like that teenager. So I understood, like, us not, but I still feel like that animosity with her family towards us always been there. They were just waiting for an opportunity to break us apart. And that's why it's so, like, that's why I hate when people judge me by how I look, or like, I know I got a resting bitching face. I know I got a resting bitching or bitch face. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I know because I've been mad for I've been mad for majority of my life. So I didn't want nobody, like, thinking because I was nice and I smile at you and I kiki with you that you can run over me. But people still kept taking advantage of me, for the simple fact, because I had a good heart, and I would try to help people, and due to the fact, like, I knew how it was. So when I'm like, damn, like, she didn't even give us the time to, like, talk about it or anything, because we didn't even get time to, like, literally pay her back. Like, it didn't make any sense. So I was like, oh, you know, I was mad. I was super mad at her too, because I'm like, you should know us. Like, we've never been like that. And you already know, we told you our story. You seen our story. Like, your mom even met our mom and was like, you know, kind of, because my mom is, like, mean. Like, she was mean at that time. I mean, her mom was mean too, but like I said, like, her mom, like, was mean in the, I want to see better for you. Like, that's why she was mad that we went to the hood to stay, because she was like, you know, and you could tell by her story, because she got us her own story too. She was like, I think I said it in a video before, she was one of the women of color that really opened my eyes to see, like, we don't have to accept just the bare minimum. Like, she kept pushing herself, and she made a better life for her family, her daughter, and then she got married and had a family. Like, she did it. She made it. You know what I'm saying? So I always looked up to her for that, because my mom never portrayed that. And I'm not sorry to say that, but it's true. It's true. I've never seen that. I've never seen a woman push herself, and she was the first one I seen. So, yeah, so for our best friend to, like, kind of just, like, we all, like, we all three of us, like, was going through something, like, and just for our friendships to just fall apart like that over what other people are saying was really sad to me, because like I said, I didn't make friends. My sister was my only friend, and I would make friends through her, but a lot of her friends, Okay. My phone, like, I'm out. And I had noticed that my hands were ashy. So yes, I did notice that my hands were ashy. As you can see, I did put lotion on. I did not realize that until I started watching it back. So I have lotion on now. But yeah, it was just kind of a bittersweet end to our friendship. Yeah, because we were all decided. Yeah, so it was crazy. So now we're trying to figure out, okay, so who's gonna so I was like, I'll just keep picking up more shifts until we could find somebody else, like, because now we have to worry about who's gonna pay her part. So I'm like, okay, I'll just work extra shifts so that way I could pay her part until we get somebody else to move in here. So we went through 2 roommates. Yeah, we ended up going through 2 roommates, and one of them happened to be family. Still ended up getting evicted. Still ended up getting evicted, but before we ended up getting evicted, it was a lot of stuff that transpired that ended up, I just was like literally over it. But before we ended up getting evicted, it was like a month. No, it was 2 months. Because we kept getting late notices. Because even with other people moving in, which was not reliable, well, the first person won, but the second person wasn't. So 2 months before we were about to get evicted, I think I'm off that week or something like that. Or I wasn't, I forgot why I wasn't working. Because like I said, I was working all the time. Like, you couldn't, you could not, no, I'm going to work. I'd rather be at work because I know we have to come up with this money. So, my sisters, like I said, she ended up making more friends and they would go out all the time. So one particular night, they was like, you always working, why don't you come out? I was like, nah, I don't really, because I'm still big, and I don't have clothes like that, because now I'm instead of oh sorry, I was seeing like 2 birds in the building. That's so cute. Yeah, so I had to try to come up with that other half, well, the third half, you know what I'm saying, plus my half. It was like, yeah, so they were like, oh, you work all the time, you never come out, just go out this one night. I don't know why I didn't listen to my gut feeling and just tell them no. But I was like, well, they're inviting me, I guess they want to for me to come. This is why I said a lot of the people that my sisters ended up being friends with was like, and she ended up turning just like that. I'm sorry to say that. I guess, yeah, she ended up being really judgmental and yeah.